Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am sharing with you all a first impressions on the LOM Radiance Transforming Mask, which looks like this. Before we begin with today's video, I'd love to welcome all of those who have recently subscribed to my channel. Welcome. My name is Nadia and I'm a licensed esthetician who loves to test and review skincare products. Feel free to add me on all of my other social media platforms. I will link those down below for you. Also, if you have yet to subscribe to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Make sure that you hit that notification bell so that you are notified whenever there is a brand new upload. This is a nourishing treatment that leaves the skin looking luminous. This was very generously sent to me via Skinstore. In no way am I getting paid to test this product or share my thoughts on this product. This product can be found at Bloomingdale's, Nordstrom's, Space NK, and Saks Fifth Avenue. You may also find this mask at skinstore.com with my link below. You may also get a few coins off of this particular product, and in turn you will be supporting my very small channel. There are a couple things I do love about skinstore.com, and that is that they have some pretty nice sales, not just once or twice a year as Sephora does, but they will have sales on certain products so that you never pay full price. This mask retails for $90 and you do receive 3.3 ounces, making this $27.27 per ounce. This mask does contain some of the best antioxidants that help to neutralize environmental damage. We also see some hydrating and skin replenishing ingredients within this formula. We do see one poor ingredient here, however, and that is a rose flower oil, which can sensitize the skin. We should note that this particular product is listed in the middle of the ingredients list. Within this formula, we also see cannabis sativa seed oil, glycolic acid, sunflower seed oil, vitamin E, and jojoba esters, just to name a few. In skincare, cannabis sativa seed oil is used to replenish and strengthen the surface of the skin against transepidermal water loss or evaporation, as it does contain omega-3 fatty acids, linoleic and linolenic acids, amino acids, and vitamin E. We also see glycolic acid, the seventh ingredient within the formula. This is going to chemically exfoliate your skin. Glycolic acid is an alpha hydroxy acid with a small molecular size that is quite possibly one of the most effective and studied exfoliating acids. Due to its small molecular size, it may irritate the most sensitive skin types. Glycolic acid will stimulate cell turnover, minimize the signs of aging, and improve the appearance of sun-damaged skin. We also see vitamin E. Vitamin E provides the skin with antioxidant protection against environmental stressors. What are the directions for use? A generous layer should be applied to cleansed, dry skin. You should avoid the eye area. You want to leave this on for approximately 30 minutes and remove it with warm water. This may also be used as an overnight mask if you wish, if you are dealing with dull skin and need to boost your skin's luminosity. I will be trying this mask today for about 30 minutes, and I will be sure to try this as an overnight mask sometime next week. Be sure that you hit the bottom bar for results and my thoughts after using this as an overnight mask. Unlike with facial scrubs, I did not do a patch test with this. Looking at the ingredients, I didn't really see anything alarming. And I'm not completely against warming masks, but they tend to not be my favorite. For some reason, I thought this would be a white, maybe creamy texture, but it's actually got a yellow tint to it. It's quite thick and it's almost hardened a bit. There is no scent to this. It just kind of smells like a balm. And I think that the only sensorial experience you'll get from this is feeling the texture of the mask and how it just melts over the skin. This is sticky when you first apply it over the skin, but once it melts, it's not sticky at all. My skin literally looks like a glazed donut. Yum. After applying this and massaging this over the skin, I did not feel a tingle at all. Initially, I thought that it would warm up like a Peter Thomas Roth mask I tried years ago, but after applying it and massaging it over the skin, it did just kind of melt, but it did not get any warmer. And although I applied what I think is a fairly generous amount, it did not feel like I had anything over the skin. I do have normal skin, and my skin just did not feel like it was suffocating at all, or as if there was something thick over it. I removed this with a few splashes of warm water and it came off so easily. It left no filmy residue over the skin after removal whatsoever. My skin looked really dull and textured prior to application, I'm sure you saw, but after removal, my skin felt slightly smoother and had more of a natural glow than, say, a radiant glow. I imagine that if I were to use this mask overnight, I think the glow would be more prominent and my skin would feel even more moisturized. In addition, I think that with continued use, the glow would improve over time. Overall, my skin feels hydrated, balanced, and it looks naturally glowy. I also think that once I apply all of my morning skincare products, the glow will definitely improve. There was no redness as the mask sat over the skin and no redness whatsoever after removal. The mask actually felt quite gentle. Since I don't have any other Eve LOM products to follow this Eve LOM mask with, I will be just using a morning routine that I've been doing all week, kind of, which involves the Murad Hydrating Toner, which, as you all know, I absolutely love. I really do need to place an order and get myself another one. I've also been revisiting the Drunk Elephant Seafoam Day Serum. I do have the new one here, which I will start testing soon, but I did take this over to New York since it's travel friendly, and I've just been using it ever since. This has oxidized quite a bit, so I'm very curious to see what the new fresh formula will look like after I mix it all. Next, I'm going to go in with the Ulla Henriksen Wrinkle Blur Bakukil Eye Gel Cream. I've really been enjoying this. I did not take this to New York with me. I did just take the Jones Road Eye Cream, but I've still been using this as well. I have also, since returning from New York, been using the Drunk Elephant Protini Polypeptide Cream sporadically during my morning routine. I have not been using a moisturizer during my morning routine throughout the entirety of the summer until I got back from New York. My skin has just been feeling a little bit parched. So I have been, whenever I feel just dry or dehydrated, I add this to my morning routine just to keep the skin feeling more comfortable and balanced throughout the day. I have felt that by not using a moisturizer during the day, my skin has been less congested. To protect the skin from environmental aggressors, I am using the Murad City Skin Age Defense Broad Spectrum SPF 50 PA++++++. This is one of my favorite sunscreens. It's very lightweight and it is a physical sunscreen. I will be linking my SPF video I recently did up above in case you missed it and would love to check out my sunscreen collection. I'll leave a link for that up above. Now that I have applied a full face of makeup, this is what the skin looks like. It doesn't look overly glowy or radiant. I am not using a powder over the rest of the complexion. I just essentially used a powder here to set my concealer, but the skin does not look overwhelmingly luminous. So I feel that perhaps if you have oily skin that's feeling dehydrated, maybe you'd like to use this as well. But overall, I think that I would recommend this to anyone with dull, dry skin who needs some exfoliation, not an intense exfoliation, but just some exfoliation. I think that anyone with dull, dry skin with minor textural issues would benefit from this. Despite it being kind of a rich, thick, balmy consistency, if you have oily skin, you can give this a go. After using it, I don't feel like my skin, feels uncomfortable, and I do have normal skin, and even though it is a balmy texture, I don't think that oily skin would feel uncomfortable with this sitting over top the skin for about 30 minutes. Now, I am very curious to see how this will do as an overnight mask. I do not like sleeping with very thick masks over the skin, but I will absolutely give it a go. I will be sure to update you all my thoughts on this Eve LOM mask as an overnight treatment in the bottom bar down below. So if you are curious to see how I feel about that, do make sure to visit that section before you X out of today's video. Overall, I think I really enjoyed this. I don't know if it is absolutely worth the $90 price point. So if you are able to get it on sale, or perhaps use my code to, get a few dollars off, maybe then I'd feel much better. But if you are more into approaching your skincare products in a conservative manner, in a way where you're not just overly stripping your barrier, I think this is a good mask. Again, if you are dealing with dull, dry, and very minor textural issues. So that is all I have for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Let me know if there's anything you'd like for me to do a first impressions on. I'd love to know in the comments down below. Also, let me know if you have tried any products by Eve LOM. I'd really, really love to know what your results are, what products you tried, etc. Let me know in the comments down below. So yeah, I will see you all in my next video. Bye. I'm hungry. This mask is and yeah, that is all I have in today's, what?